Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to my channel and I hope all of you are doing well and my videos are helpful for you to learn your lessons. One thing I want to tell you about today's lesson, that is I have made your test of 3 questions and you can find those questions in the middle of this video. To answer those questions you will watch this video very carefully. Okay students, let's open your books and open page number 1 and start with the last paragraph. The sun and other stars we see in the sky are all extremely hot, far too hot for life to exist on them. Since stars have a very hot temperature, so life cannot exist on stars. Stars are too hot to be live on. So also no doubt were the pieces of the sun when they were first thrown off. What are the pieces of sun? Those pieces which came off the mountain, which was formed on the sun. So they all are also very hot. Gradually they become cooler until now they have very little heat of their own left. The warmth coming almost entirely from the radiation which the sun pours down on them. So the writer tells us that all the pieces, means all the planets that were thrown off the sun, they have cooled down over the time and now they have very less heat of their own. Now they are very moderate. They don't have a lot of heat left right now. So all the heat they have, they take from the sun, from the reflection, from the radiation of the sun. In the course of time, one of these cooling pieces gave birth to life. Among all those pieces, there is one piece which is called Earth, which has life. We do not know how, when, and why this happened. We cannot trace, nobody knows that when life started on the Earth. It started in simple organisms. Simple organisms means single cellular organisms. You must have learned in the science that there are some animals and plants which consist of one cell. So life must have started with the one cell animals and plants whose living power consisted chiefly in their being able to reproduce themselves before dying. Now as human beings and animals, because we are very complex, we have so many functions to perform. So in the earlier organisms, they only had one function, that was to reproduce. अपनी नस्ल चलाना ही उनका काम था. तो इस पैराग्राफ में राइटर हमें ये बताता है कि जितने भी पीसेस जो सूरज से निकल के बाहर आ गए थे और जिन्होंने सूरज के इर्द गिर्द गर्दिश करना शुरू की थी, वो सब के सब इतने ज़्यादा हरारत उनमें थी कि उसके ऊपर ज़िंदगी का वजूद नामुमकिन था. वक्त गुजरने के साथ साथ उन सब जो जितने भी सियारे थे और जितने भी प्लैनेट्स थे, उनकी अपनी हीट, अपनी हरारत कम होती गई. और आज के दौर में, आज के टाइम में अब की कोई भी ऐसा सियारा नहीं है जिसकी अपनी कोई बहुत ज़्यादा हीट हो, और ये सब सूरज की रेडिएशन से अपनी हीट लेते हैं. इन सियारों में से एक सियारा जिसको हम अर्थ कहते हैं और जिसके ऊपर हम आज ज़िंदा हैं, जो हमारा घर है, सिर्फ ये जो लाइफ है सिर्फ इसी के ऊपर पॉसिबल है. देयर इज़ नो अदर प्लैनेट on which we can trace life. Okay, so even we don't know that how life started on the earth. There is no evidence that when, why, how the life, human life, animal life, plant life have started. Okay, so there is one more information, that life started in the simple organisms. There are different kinds of organisms, complex and simple. Simple means having one cell, and complex having more and more cells. We animals, human beings, plants have more than one cells. We are multicellular, we are complex people, we have so many functions to perform. But in the previous organisms, the only function they had to perform was to reproduce, अपनी नस्ल को आगे बढ़ाना अपने मरने से पहले. But from these humble beginnings came a stream of life which, growing ever more and more complex, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जो उनकी लाइफ थी, that became more complex, और ज़्यादा पेचीदा होती गई, has in the end produced beings whose lives are largely centered in their feelings and ambitions, their sense of beauty, and the religions in which lie their highest hopes and noblest desires. So in the previous earlier lives, there were no such kind of things like emotions, feelings, because they were far from these things. They were very simple. Only purpose of their life was to reproduce. उनके लिए इतना ही काफ़ी था, क्योंकि वो इतने सिंपल थे कि वो सिर्फ अपनी नस्ल को आगे बढ़ा सकें. लेकिन आज बीइंग अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, आप देखेंगे वी हैव फीलिंग्स, हमारे एम्बिशंस होते हैं, वी हैव अ सेंस ऑफ ब्यूटी. हमें पता है कि व्हाट इज़ ब्यूटीफुल, व्हाट इज़ नॉट ब्यूटीफुल. And we have particular religions. We are Muslims today, we are Hindus, we are Christian, we have so many religion around us. Okay, so this was not the case with the people, with the things which were born earlier. Okay, so in this paragraph we have learned that how life started and how it evolved from simple to complex, right? So I hope it is clear. Now it is time for the first question that I have asked all of you to answer. Okay girls, now it's time to answer my question, as I have asked all of you to watch this video carefully. So your first question is, why is there no life on the stars? Note down this question. Why is there no life on the stars? In the paragraph, now you have to make a sense out of this paragraph. Answer this question. Starting with the next paragraph, although we cannot speak with any certainty, it seems most likely that the human race came into existence in some such way as this. We can't say exactly that how human race, human beings came into being, but we can just make a guess, or we can just have an idea that we have discussed above, that life started in simple organisms, and then gradually with the time the life became more complex. So this is how human beings also came into being. Standing on our little grain of sand, we try to discover the nature and purpose of the universe. Standing on our little grain of sand means the earth. In the very first paragraph, the writer compared earth with the grain of sand. So standing on a very little part of the universe, we as human beings, scientists, we think very high of ourselves. We try to discover and make ideas about existence of universe. We try to understand the nature and purpose of life, of universe, which surrounds our home in space and time. Our first feeling is something like fear. So when we think about all of these things, sometimes we may feel a sense of fear. हमें एक खौफ का एहसास होता है जब हम ये सोचते हैं कि we have so little existence, and then when we think about things which are so much greater, so it can give us little sense of fear. हमें थोड़ा सा खौफ का एहसास हो सकता है. We find the universe frightening because of its immense distances which we do not understand. There are so many distances. The earth is stretched so long that we cannot even think of crossing that distance. So we get frightened because of the stretches of time. There is so much time difference from one place to the other, so great that we cannot imagine them, making the whole of human history so very small in comparison. Frightening because of our extreme loneliness. We also get fearful because we think that we are so alone in the whole universe, because we are human and we only live on this little planet. So if we go on those planets, we will be alone. मतलब अगर हम ये सोचें कि उन सितारों के बारे में, या उन सितारों के बारे में, या उस अज़ीमुश्शान जो एक निज़ाम कुदरत है उसके बारे में सोचें, तो हमें अपना आप बहुत ज़्यादा छोटा महसूस होगा, बहुत ज़्यादा हकीर महसूस होगा, और फिर हमें एक खौफ का एहसास होगा. हम बीइंग अ ह्यूमन, हम ये सोचते हैं कि हमारी एक बहुत वास्ट हिस्ट्री है, हज़ारों लाखों साल पुरानी, और हमारे पास नॉलेज है दैट वी आर वेरी प्राउड ऑफ. So when we think about all those things, everything becomes very ordinary and very little. A millionth part of a grain of sand out of the sea, sand in the world. हमें लगेगा कि हम बिल्कुल एक ज़रे की तरह हैं और ये पूरी यूनिवर्स एक समुंदर की तरह है. But above all else, we find the universe frightening because we cannot find any sign that life like our own exists anywhere in except on the earth. सबसे ज़्यादा खौफनाक बात हमें ये लगती है या लग सकती है कि इंसान सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ ज़मीन कुराए अर्ज़ पर ही ज़िंदा रह सकता है, और ऐसी कोई भी मखलूक दुनिया के किसी भी और सितारे या सियारे पे पॉसिबल नहीं है. सो देर इज़ ओनली वन लिटल प्लेस, वी हैव ओनली वन लिटल वेरी टाइनी हाउस इन द होल यूनिवर्स, एंड so we have sense of loneliness that we cannot exist on any other planet. So that is also a sense of fear, and we get frightened with this thought. So I think we should stop here. It is quite enough for today, and remaining part of lesson will be completed tomorrow. Now moving towards the end of this lecture, I would request you to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and keep watching these videos, and watch these videos from starting to end, because you have to answer those questions which are in these videos. So stay tuned, take care, Allah Hafiz.